Okay, this is the solar system. I've got 8 235 watt panels. Each one of the sets is connected in series. So what that does is it increases the voltage but maintains the amperage. Then that series is connected with that series parallel. So now I've doubled the amperage and maintained the voltage. And then I've got a cable capable of carrying 300 volts, 60 amps, and the 235 watts times 8 is 16, 3, 24. It's only about 1900 watts maximum output from those panels. So this wire can more than readily handle it. Of course, you're going to lose some power anyways due to resistance as you come through. This chart shows the wiring required in this solar system with peak power of 3000 watts, 300 feet of cable, and working voltage of 140 volts with 5% voltage drop. It says to use 0.10 diameter wire. That's actually the 10-2 wire, and that's what I've installed through here. And this cable is going to be buried eventually, but that leads up to the cabin. And at the cabin, I did trench it by hand and then ran a conduit up the outside of the cabin and through the wall into the cabin. And then the next thing in this assembly is you come to your solar controller. So there's where I trenched it and then ran the conduit up and through the wall. And then solar controller is inside. And I've left a 50 watt light bulb as a constant current draw on the system. But here's the solar controller, wire coming from the wall. And then an MPPT 15035, and it's a smart controller which interfaces through Bluetooth with my phone. And then down here I have my inverter, so the power comes into the controller, from the controller down to my battery bank. Currently I only have 4 batteries. I have parallel series, so they're 12 volt. Putting two 12 volts in series gives you 24 volts, and then paralleling that with another 24 volt set gives you higher amperage and 24 volts. And so the inverter is designed to handle either 12 or 24 volts, and it has 4 outputs for plugins plus a USB outlet, and I need that USB cord in the car. And it's also got a controller, indicator, whatever. You can turn the power on and off on there, but it tells you your battery status. So when we don't have any power coming in from the solar panel, slowly the battery bank's going to get depleted and we'll get less bars there. And I let this light run overnight, and running overnight, which is a long night because it gets dark about 7:30, I think, 8 o'clock, it was down 1 bar. But then once the sun came up, within about a half hour after the sun came up, those 4 batteries were charged back up. And I only had a single bank of solar panels connected at that time. Today I hooked up the second bank. That's the whole story. And I'm going to head out until 3 weeks from now. And that was a shitload of work. The whole system I started on Tuesday, and I just finally finished today, and today is Saturday, and I'm leaving tomorrow. It's a nice view from the deck here. It's 40 acres. You can see the solar panels way down there in the distance.